Bum 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 bum
Hello, guys. What is up? What is up, chatters? How are you guys all doing? What's up, Simply? What's up, who am I? Hello, massive stream. What a massive stream. Almost as massive. It's a massive low taper fade. No, I'm joking. But here, there's a few things we need to talk about. If you guys haven't heard about the massive Dream Tommyinnit drama, you've been living under a rock. And we're gonna dive right into it here. Because I don't know too much about it. I don't know whose side to take. I have heard a few things. I've heard a few things about Dream. But we'll see. Let me join your SMP. Oh, we can always apply to join. Unfortunately, I no longer own the SMP. But you can. So let's hop right into this. So from what I've heard, from what I know so far, before I have not watched the Dream or Tommyinnit video yet, so I'm gonna try to get an unbiased reaction. I know Dream has done some messed up stuff, and I know Tommy has done some messed up. I know everyone's messed up some stuff. I know Dream tweeted something that was very bad. But right here, I'm just gonna try to give you as honest of a reaction. So hopefully I can do that here. Hopefully I can't. Oh, hopefully, yeah, that's my goal today, to give as an honest reaction as I possibly can.
Hello, this video is a message to Dream. If you've been off the internet the past couple days and haven't kept up, basically, if you're one of my subscribers, Dream has called you a slur.
Okay, yeah, so I heard about this. I heard about the tweet. I did see the tweet. I don't know if that was bad. Yo, what's up, Gary fan? I heard about that tweet. I heard about that. I heard it's like Dream SMP fans, and then they become Tommyinnit fans, but with the R slur. Yeah, I heard about that. That's not great. That's not great. We gotta continue on that.
So deal with that how you want. Okay, now look, I have Dream blocked on everything, and I intend to keep it that way. So Dream.
Dude, even better. We just get to see all these videos talking back and forth to each other. Okay, realistically, settle this privately. Like, we do not need to be involved in this. But, you know, it's more entertaining, so let's do it this way. Hi, I'm working on my YouTube video right now. Dub, Carried fan.
Hello, mate. Let's just dive right in, shall we? Let's talk about you calling all my fans the R slur. You can't throw around the R slur, mate. You just can't. My mum worked with adults with disabilities, and since...
Oh, that's tough, man. All right. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. It hurt.
Since I was 12, I volunteered with her. These are real fucking amazing people who I think
Dream has the biggest generational crash out. Exactly, bro. That's what I've been hearing.
Of like family, who actually get called this slur. And you do not just throw it around. It's impossibly immature,
that's
reckless,
bad.
and sets such
From someone
a shitty
who's like, I don't know how old
precedent
Dream
to
is,
everyone.
like 27 maybe?
Shame on you, man.
That's bad.
In your stream you did, you slagged off a lot of my pals.
24?
Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good...
Well, I heard his friends might have done something. I did hear that. I don't know what they did. I'm not going to go watch these VODs, guys. These VODs would take forever to go through. But I did hear something like that.
Good hearts. However, with your group, I cannot believe how the George stuff from a year ago went down. I cannot believe the response to it online. It's disgusting. It's sexist, man. And you and your friends' references and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too.
Okay, so about that too, I did watch a Ludwig video recently about that. It was like a clip from a Ludwig stream, and he talks a lot more about that, which I'm gonna watch later on. And it really shows something relating to that topic about like sexism from Dream and stuff, and it's really interesting to hear.
Shame on you guys. Now, mate, talk about me and you. You've basically spent the past
What's up,
day
Top
calling
Box?
me a dickhead.
First like the stream.
And
done.
look, pal, I have made mistakes, and I'm going to make loads more. But the difference is, I give a shit. I'm trying.
The difference is Tommy's a lot younger than Dream. Dream's a lot older. Probably shouldn't be crashing out as much, but we'll see.
I'm putting in effort, and I really care.
I guess Tommy is an adult though. That is fair.
And I take responsibility when I've fucked up.
I can't attest that. I have no clue, really.
Dream. 4 years ago, you were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
See, that's a weird thing to me though, because I mean, maybe that did happen, but from what I've seen, Dream and Tommy used to be like best friends. So I don't know.
You didn't treat me like an equal, and you made me feel small. The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me. Streaming every single night on the server and caring about everything as much as I did.
Tommy was the biggest. Without Tommy, the Dream SMP is never what it is.
Made me feel small about that. And I was a kid. Shame on you, man. And you knew what you were doing, because I've watched you do it to other people too. And if you didn't, and that was just an accident, then fucking hell, man. You called me a promoter of all my other projects I do, and you're ready.
I mean, yeah, everyone does that.
Those two. Yeah, man. Are you stupid? Of course, I promote.
Okay, yeah, you keep crossing out too. Everyone does
between
that.
me and you is I actually give a shit. I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm going to talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing. Or comedy. I mean, mate, I've ditched the internet for a year to do the rounds in tiny pubs, to do the stand-up comedy circuit the legitimate way because of people like you. People who have ruined this space.
See, I don't know enough information. I'm hearing this blind stuff right here, and it really is not making too much sense to me because from what I've known before this, they were good friends. But something's happened. I know about the tweet. It can't just be the tweet. I've heard that they've been going at each other for like a few years now even, but I'm not really sure.
It takes balls, courage. I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have. I'm nearly the age you were when you met me, and if I acted the way you...
Oh, wow, that's crazy. The fact that I was about to watch this before the stream, too? Oh, that's pretty good. Dude, okay, so Dream's like 4 years older than Tommy then? So Dream's what, 24 now? 25? Alright, so this is... So yeah, that's the interesting dynamic here, because when a lot of this stuff was happening, Tommy was still a kid, which is very interesting. So you gotta give Tommy some slack here, but you gotta give Dream no slack.
Did to a 16-year-old who looks up to you, I'd be so ashamed of myself.
But what did he do?
Now, finally, Dream, mate, you harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
Oh, I heard about this too. Okay, I shouldn't be laughing. But what? I'm so confused. Okay, you know, we're gonna continue.
The worst time of her life. You tried to harm the relationship between me and my mum. And if we weren't best friends, with the shit that you were saying, you probably could have really harmed that, mate. You are like a proper movie villain. I have watched you take advantage of vulnerable people and use them to benefit yourself.
That is messed up.
I've watched you lie to fans, to me, to people, and take no responsibility afterwards. You are incapable of taking any criticism. You refuse.
That, I actually do, I can attest to that. Well, not really, like, not on a personal level, but dude, if you see Dream on Twitter ever, he is a crybaby on there. I can just say that. A little bit, bro. Bro just cannot handle anything. And I don't know if that, like, it's quite bad with some of the stuff he does. He responds to a lot of people when he probably shouldn't. Just gotta keep your mouth shut.
Refuse to change anything about yourself. You reframe everything so that you are the victim. 4 years have gone by, and the rest of us have grown, reflected, really tried to better ourselves and learn after going through that incredibly overwhelming experience together. And you've reverted to saying slurs and punching down. It's not just
guys,
me
there's more
that
than
feels
that.
like this about you either. Most YouTubers do. I'm just
Because it's a bad joke to make, but it's not like the whole thing.
very loud about it. I really hope you're not a genuine bad person with a bad heart. But mate, you need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy. Spend some time around your loved ones. Go on a walk. Look after yourself. You being an arsehole right now doesn't mean you will be one forever. But fucking hell, man.
Trying to send him to therapy is kind of crazy.
With great power comes great responsibility. And you just don't ever seem to take responsibility for your actions.
What's up, Chuck? We gotta get a floor protector for them.
What?
Otherwise you'll wear it on my floor.
I've had it for over a year now. Haven't done anything.
Eventually will. You need a box of treats, eh?
Yeah.
Kit Kat Kid? Alright. Who's that dude?
It's a video more.
Alright.
Sorry about that. Really prefer that didn't happen.
Figure your shit out, man, because how you behave right now is just not going to cut it. Right. Yeah, as I said, I am going on tour, doing my comedy to Australia, the USA, and the UK.
Okay, he promotes everything afterwards. It's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Okay, so if you want to see me in person making you laugh and giving you
That's
some
really
relief from all of this bullshit, then go to Tommyinnit.com. I promise you, it's better than all this shit. I also do have a new, very funny book coming out, which
Very
seems
funny.
more appropriate than ever right now. I spent
Guide
months
to
writing this,
Survival.
and it's not shit. So check that
It
out.
might be.
And me and Jack have an amazing new podcast, Shut Up, I'm Talking, which you can check out. Right. Back to coding.
But I don't get the back to coding bit. I think I'm missing some stuff. Alright, so now we're going to watch the dream response. I used to be so cringe. That's pretty good. 3.4 million views. And this was out like a few days ago. This came out 4 days ago. It doesn't even have millions. You can tell how big this has gotten. This whole thing. Alright, so we're gonna watch the dream perspective now, and then we're gonna try to make an opinion. And then we're also gonna watch this Ludwig's thing I saw, because that looked really interesting. That's kind of where I'm sorry, but not to Tommyinnit. Let's see. What's he sorry about? That's gonna be really interesting. It's like, is it gonna be like
Tommyinnit posted a video yesterday that was titled Dream, where he said a lot of stuff about me that isn't true, but he did correctly criticize me for something that
He's making Dream seem like a mental person. I know, it seemed a little exaggerated. I don't really know. I need to watch this first.
I want to apologize for before I respond to the rest of his video. I posted a meme on Twitter that used the R word, and I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was kind of bad. This is a meme that it says, yeah, the same there.
Genuinely, I think it's important to acknowledge right off the bat that that's not right. That's not how you should behave. I shouldn't have done it, period. Now, I want to talk about Tommy's video and why I was angry enough to post something so stupid. Tommy, you and some of your friends have been spreading disproven lies about me for over a year and a half. When I had
Let's see
false
this.
allegations made about me, it was one of the hardest times of my life, and you and your friends decided that after I went through the hell of debunking them, that you would continue to spread, joke about, and support these lies.
Yeah, that's bad. That's kind of bad. If it's completely disproven, if there's nothing left, you should. That's when you just need to stop talking about that stuff.
Believe me that you've been doing this. Let's just hear your own best friend confirm that this has been happening.
I get why he might be mad about the lies. That group being like, he's a pedophile all the time, which again, I don't like. I think we shouldn't joke about people being pedophiles unless we actually know for sure. Because, dude, the Brighton lot, I want to stop throwing out random strays and calling people pedophiles just for cheap laughs.
As you guys know, I made a video
That's
debunking
fair.
those allegations, and after my video, the accusers even came forward and admitted that they were not true.
Alright, so if they're not true, you shouldn't joke about them.
Thought that would be the end of it. But for some reason, you and your friend group thought that you would kick me while I was down.
I genuinely think the friend group needs to stop calling Dream a fucking pedophile for cheap laughs. It's stupid to repeatedly call Dream a pedophile when it's not the case.
In your stream, you did.
That is true. That's true. That is true.
You slagged off a lot of my pals. Come on, mate. I mean, my friends are all idiots, but they have bloody good hearts.
Like, yeah, I know you're upset because they call you pedos, but they've got big hearts.
And you and your friends' references
I don't know. Maybe.
and the way you talk about women behind the scenes has been so sexist too.
See, that's what I'm hearing in the Ludwig video. That's what we need to watch later. That's really interesting.
Shame on you guys.
I don't even know what this is about. You don't provide any context or evidence to what you're saying. Tommyinnit, your racist behavior behind the scenes is unacceptable.
pretty funny.
You are a racist behind the scenes, and it's unacceptable. Shame on you. You're mad that I criticized your friends in a 3-hour-long live stream with screenshots and receipts of their not-so-good behavior, so you just make stuff up about my friends? I mean, you didn't have a problem interviewing Sapnap in one of your videos recently.
Sapnap. Well, Sapnap, you see, today I'm no longer Tommyinnit, famed Minecraft YouTuber. I'm actually Professor Respect. Okay, well, it's good to see you.
That's interesting because he did talk about them. He did talk about them in the video and how they did such mess up stuff, but then he interviewed them in this video, so that's interesting.
Oh, and you tried to interview George, but he walked away because he didn't want to be in your video.
He did talk a lot about George in the video, in the same. That's really interesting.
So there's two options. Either one, they're not bad people, or two, you don't care enough to not profit off of them. Like, you'll be best friends with
Profit's pretty
Logan
good.
Paul in private, but then the
To Storm Logan, you have Tommy in full face. That was incredible. Thank you, boss. Hey, Logan. Hope you're well post-fight. It was freaking awesome to watch, man. I'm just wondering if you're allowed in Call of Duty. I'd love to learn some from you and ask some questions. New video was freaking awesome.
second it becomes beneficial.
Logan, I don't know if the time would line up, but because I want to do a bunch of that'd be fun. Oh hell yeah, shit.
For people to think that you don't like him, then all of a sudden you have a problem with all those shitty things that he's done.
He has booked another flight to Japan.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing. That was just.
For
Alright, that's just a joke. I mean, if he hasn't really made any public comments disliking Logan Paul. It's just that joke there. But I guess that does play into the controversy. I don't know.
4
He
years ago,
seems pretty pro
you
Logan.
were awful to me. When I was 16, you gave me YouTube advice, and you held that over my head for years.
I gave you YouTube advice because I thought that you were extremely talented, hardworking, and you had a big dream to be a YouTuber. And that's why with no expectations, we called for hours a day talking about YouTube, strategies, and ideas. And I never held this over your head. Most people hearing that I helped you at all are probably hearing this for the first time.
Dream's awesome. He should, like, I'm probably for the past, 8 months, once a week, me and Dream will have, a 2-hour call. And he just helps me.
Like, Tommy, there's no way that you actually believe this. Saying I was so terrible to you with no examples or anything. Like, if you don't think that my intention was to help you, then what was my intention? Why did I do all of that?
The Dream SMP, a lot of your success just wouldn't have happened without me.
That's true. That's true. You can't say otherwise. I mean, Dream SMP, yeah, that you can't say. That's true.
Egotistical sentiment is exactly what you're accusing me of. I think that the Dream SMP would have not been what it was without any of the creators
That's true, but Tommyinnit started it. Tommyinnit made it what it was.
that are on it. Everyone, including you, made it what it was. And I said that on stream the other day.
I'm not just selling USB baby photos or lazily designed merchandise, all right? I'm doing the best with what I have.
Tommy, you say that like it's a slight on me when my entire merch brand was built by my family in my hometown. Like, the reason there was ever a USB flash drive sold that had pictures of me on it was because it was my mom's idea. And Tommy knows that.
The package too.
A Dream hoodie, but with me on.
All the designers are local people working with my local family business.
That's pretty
And this
cool.
also let me make sure that all of my fans had a good merch experience.
That is really cool.
I didn't make the most money that way, but I'm happy that I did it. Tommy went with a merch company that actually had some really cool designs, with some very hardworking child laborers to make it possible. Unfortunately, that company also scammed a bunch of his viewers, and multiple of his creator friends got scammed and
Tommy
literally
was a big part. Tommy was a big part, definitely,
never got paid, and
of the Dream SMP, not his merch. Yeah, yeah.
the company went bankrupt.
The biggest creators in the world are at the center of a scam, and I don't know if I should talk about it.
Some have been defrauded, others are associated, and most are plain embarrassed.
This is actually true and was investigated by CoffeeZilla. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle. So if you'd like to support it, dream.shop.
But the difference between
What? Wait, so after these accusations that Tommyinnit made a day ago, your merch shop struggled? That's confusing me. Wait.
company did struggle. Unfortunately, after the false allegations that Tommy perpetuated, my family merch company did struggle.
He posted this video yesterday, 2 days ago. I don't understand how your merch shop's already struggling. Okay, you know what, whatever.
So, if you'd like to support it,
That's a dumb I don't understand that. That's dumb.
Dream.shop.
But the difference between me and you, I put effort, my absolute best, into all these new things. I'm gonna talk about my brilliant podcast because I'm really proud of it. Or the book I spent months writing.
Tommy essentially belittles what I do, saying that what he does with his podcast
I don't think he does. Maybe I'm wrong.
and book are somehow more valuable or important than the videos that I make, which I think is just a little sad. I'm happy making videos with my friends. That's what I've always done. And I'm a coder, and I code cool new Minecraft mods and make everything for my channels by myself. Like, I edit my own videos.
It seems like both their channels are just on their downfall and they're just doing anything they can to revive them.
I'm sure Tommy can knock out videos pretty quick because at one point he had a literal editor sweatshop where his
Maybe not Tommy, but I feel like Dream is definitely on the downfall. Maybe Tommy too, honestly.
editors made less than minimum wage, and we're also getting fans to edit the videos for free for them. But to each their own. Everyone has a different style of YouTube. I don't get the high and mighty. Like, it's not just in this video. Like, recently Tommy's been emboldened that he is the savior of
Why are they talking about Tommy's fans so much? Why does that matter?
YouTube or something.
So I was walking down the street and I thought to myself, oh man, this internet ain't so well.
But then Tommy says something I don't even know what. Just listen to this.
You harassed my mum as she was going through a divorce.
Okay.
The worst time of her life. You are like a proper movie villain.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna reveal to you this harassment. The proper movie villain harassing of Tommy's mom that I did. Before I show you, just picture in your mind the harassment. Here it comes.
Bro sent an essay! I was expecting he would be like, yo, can you tell Tommy to stop or something? I expect that to be harassed. Bro sent an essay! Just thought I'd let you know, I don't agree with lots of people replying to you and don't want to be attacked. I don't want you to be attacked at all. I would expect that I do agree with some of the people replying because Tommy knew what would happen and knew what I had happened with my family as well. He had critiqued me strongly for saying the tweets that doxing or harassment, saying, you know, it's gonna cause doxing, so why do it? Even though I always reply that it's not my silly reply. What? That's the problem. It's the person doxing or whatever. Like you said, okay, I'm not gonna read all this. Okay, you know what? I don't know. We're gonna pretend like we read that.
This one message is the only contact that I have ever had with Tommy's mom.
You harassed my mum. Proper movie villain.
This
Is that the only? I want to see if that's actually the only message. I don't know.
message starts with, just thought I'd let you know that I don't agree with lots of people replying to you, and I don't want you to be attacked at all.
You harassed my mum.
And the context to this is that Tommy's mom was arguing with Dream fans on Twitter about Tommy making fun of my stutter in a video. Some of my fans were upset, and she was
Dream has a
replying to
stutter?
them. I sent her this singular message on Twitter,
not know that.
letting her know that I didn't agree with my fans that
I
Tommy's
wanna read the
portrayal
comments
of
on
my
this one. I
stutter
want
was
to see what people are
ableist,
saying.
but also letting her know that I didn't like the rest of the video because it was causing additional harassment for me that I was already getting because this was at the peak of the allegations. And Tommy, of course, didn't show any evidence for any of this stuff because it makes it look ridiculous if he did. Like, he literally says that I'm a cartoon villain for this DM.
You are like a proper movie villain.
Like, this is the Dream SMP Chapter 2, and I've escaped the prison. Like, the way he words that, you would think I spammed his mom's phone for weeks with slurs and threats. And Tommy keeps bringing up the fact that he was 16 and 17. I mean, I was 20.
That's great. Because it's a good fact to bring up. It's definitely part of it.
20 and 21. I didn't treat you like a kid. I treated you like you were my friend and a colleague. We had occasional disagreements, but that's because I did treat you like
Still a
an
kid.
equal. But you'd think, based on what you're saying, that you were 12 and that I was some evil overlord, not a content creator helping you out with advice.
Everything else about my channel, you can thank Dream for. Oh, Dream's such a good guy, man. I feel bad because in 2020 I gave him so much shit always. It was like in the friend group, the guy that you make fun of a bit too much. That was Dream. And I was just always taking the piss.
I mean, the truth is, you don't care enough that I used that word to make this video, especially because you know my own personal struggles. You realize that it's something that you can use against me to promote your channel and all of the things that you've literally promoted for almost a minute at the end of your video. And I mean, you talk about how terrible of a person I am while leaving up videos with my
Well, look at the views. 33 million,
sister and mom.
30 million, 18 million. Dream again, 16 million, 16 million, 16 million. Like, he's not gonna delete these. 19 million.
And of course dozens
18
with me, while lying and exaggerating about me, harassing your mom, and bringing up her divorce that I didn't even know about and have nothing to do.
It's really interesting to see who's on. I don't know, did Tommy do anything wrong, or did he just make false I guess he made jokes, but I don't know.
With the Tommy.
Did Dream do anything wrong either? This seems overblown.
I'm not going to suggest that you go to therapy like you did to me.
You need to get off the internet now. Go and get some therapy.
Because you feel strongly enough to make an entire dedicated video on your channel hating on me, you can go ahead and take down every video of yours that I'm in, and I'll take down every video of mine that you're in. Because if you have a backbone, you wouldn't want to show support to such a no-good person. And Tommy, you mentioned being proud of yourself. I'm proud of you too. I'm proud of everything that you've accomplished. But you don't need to put other people down to lift yourself up. You are talented enough on your own. Happy New Year.
Let's read these comments. Let's read these comments on this video, because that's what I'm really interested about here. That's what I'm really interested about. What do people think? No, I don't care about that. I'm a little lost. Are they still playing? That's really good. This is huge for the unemployed. Exactly, guys. Exactly. They understand. This video is going to give commentary channels so much revenue. Oh my goodness. Penguin Zero is about to have a field. Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna check if he posts anything on that, because that would be sick. That'd be sick to watch. By not being on Twitter, they can all be solved by not being on Twitter. I'm employed. What does this mean? Oh my god. The longer I live on this planet, the more I understand why roosters start their day screaming. These are all pretty good. These are all pretty good. Why am I watching two grown men? Why am I watching two grown men fight like middle schoolers? The resurgence of Dream SMP Twitter drama was not what I expected to start off the year with. Alright. That's all interesting. But there's one thing I wanted to. Ludwig reacts to Dream. This was, I thought, this was interesting. Wait. Where is it? I saw it here. Wait, I need to find this. I need to find this. Okay. This was really interesting, I thought. We're gonna skip through some of this.
Dream mentioned you? Yeah, okay. So that's where I was gonna get to. That's what I was gonna get. The title of this is Big Drama. Okay. I've been drama free. Okay. Who am I? I'm a gamer. I don't
Let's go here.
Is involving him.
When I DM'd Ludwig after the truth video went up, and I asked him like, "Hey, are you making? I think you should make a video about this. You know, like you made a video, or I don't know
this is really interesting
before, but I don't think you did actually. But I was like, I think it'd be really beneficial. I want to clear my name, you know, whatever. He.
Yeah, Tommy fought many and painful wars. Yeah, Robertson. Oh, I cannot read that name. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is really interesting.
You know.
Don't know. I think I'm on Tommy's side. I don't know, but we're gonna watch this. This is something really interesting in my opinion.
Alluded to the fact that like
pause reference. He made a video called "The Truth" because he had a bunch of grooming allegations. I never talked about this situation ever. The only time I talked about Minecraft drama is when I talked about Quackity in Dream's Minecraft servers.
See, the thing that makes me want to side with Tommy too is Dream has been in so many of these controversies. It's become like he's a common variable in all these, which is interesting. That doesn't mean he's automatically guilty, but it's just a what's it called? It's just something to take note of. It's a value. No, not. I can't find the word.
That's it, really.
Like, hey, I don't want to, you know, again, I'm not going to share any of our private messages exactly, but I think that this is important. He alluded to the fact like the community is, you know, still figuring this out. Are still like, you know, conflicted about it, so I don't want to make a video. And I was like, I don't like that, but whatever. But he said that he still essentially had potentially a negative like view of me, and I was like, well, why? What's wrong? I like Ludwig. I think Ludwig's content's great. I think Ludwig's a great guy. I think that he's done a lot of.
That part is true. It is great content.
Awesome stuff. And I have none of this is to expose Ludwig or anything. It's literally just, I think this is important to bring up. But I said, why? He said, you called one of my friends a whore.
Okay, couple of points here. He said that I told him that I didn't want to do it because the community was mixed on the situation.
Ludwig's someone I trust here.
My concern was not that people are mixed. My concern was there's two groups of people who wanted the video to be made. Dream fans who want it to be defended, and Dream haters who want him to be burned at the stake. And the amount of people who actually care about the situation and the truth underlying were very few at that point, right? It is basically people trying to watch things that align with their opinions and burn things that disagree with their opinions at the stake, all right? But the real reason I didn't want to do it is what he brought up. You know, he called one of my friends a whore. And I told him this privately. I never talked about this publicly. I never even brought up that he messaged me. The third reason, by the way, I didn't make the video, I've been asked to make videos a couple of times by people instantly. That makes me not make a video about it.
That's pretty funny.
Like instantly. If the goal for somebody is for me to make a video about them, I will then not ever make the fucking video. Because the whole point of me making the video is for me to make a video of something I'm interested in, I care about. And if someone's asking and they're involved in it, I'm immediately like basically doing fucking PR work for them. So I've never made a video because someone's asked me to make a video.
Unless they want to pay you for it.
This whole thing is true, right? This happened. Someone came up to me and they told me this.
No, I shouldn't.
And I kept this to myself. I've never brought this up publicly. I feel fine bringing it up publicly now because Dream brought it up. Dream, after I said this, sent me back like 5 pages worth of information about the situation, defending himself, you know, messages from the person he called a whore, and explaining the situation, right? All of those messages were about a different girl.
That's so interesting, man. That is, so this has happened multiple times. That he has multiple messages. He's ready to back it up with like 5 pages worth of evidence. And it's happened so many times, he doesn't know which one it is. That's the part that makes me want to side with Tommy here. That's the really interesting part here. Ludwig just dropped a crucial bit of information here, which is crazy. All right, back to the video.
Never answered him. I never replied because I was like, brother, that's not even who I was talking about. So apparently you've come into this situation now more than one time. I'm definitely not making the video. Moved on with my life. And by the way, still not making the video. Don't give a shit.
That's fair.
Okay? My recommendation, keep your head down, make good content. That's it. That's all.
That's
you
good.
want from me? I'm a League of Legends player. Leave me alone. I'm fucking platinum, bitch.
Good for him. Good for him. That was a good response to it. But it's very interesting. It's a crucial point of information there. We're going to see if Penguin dropped anything. Did he put anything? It doesn't seem like.
I was an extra in the Hunger Games.
I don't want to see that. It doesn't seem like it, but that was super interesting to me. That was super interesting to me. And it's interesting to see what comes from that. So that's just a little reaction there, guys. It's going to be quick. My opinion is Tommy, he seems right to me. I mean, just from all the information I've gathered, Dream doesn't really have anything going for him, from my opinion. Some of the jokes Tommy made, not great. But Dream saying the slur and everything, I don't know. My opinion is Tommy.
I haven't played it in a...
But I could be wrong. Tell me you guys your opinion in the comments below if you guys are watching this after the fact. Thank you for being here. And goodbye. Oh my god, it's not letting me end stream, guys. This is the worst ever.